Hi, you guys. Welcome back. Welcome back. Welcome back to the movement. Okay, we have connection. 1, 2, 3, 4. We have new beginnings and we have sudden challenges. 101 and 033. 0. Security room 101. Okay, it's something that used to happen a lot in high school with our teacher, Mrs. Richardson. Okay, could be very significant. Okay. But again, welcome back to the channel. It is your girl TrulyyCharmed here on the Divine Movement. We walk with the divine, okay? In all things, okay? In all creations is what I'm hearing. But this is personal growth, oneness, and manifesting goals, connection, and completion. First, focus on the positive changes occurring due to your efforts. Then expand your horizons and permit yourself to try something new. So many positive shifts are in store for you. The world around you is changing in favor of your intentions, okay? New beginnings, personal development, and prioritizing your creativity, okay? A new phase in a religious or spiritual quest. You're going through a spiritual awakening, which can feel like the dark night of the soul. It says you're on the path to enlightenment, and this too shall pass. Sudden changes, divine intervention, sudden challenges, pleasant surprises, and gut feelings. Okay, we got a yay! This is a celebration. This number serves as a gentle nudge to pursue whatever interests you most. It's possible that something could rock your boat, but you'll end up exactly where you belong, which could be in somebody's arm, your dream job, or all aboard. Could be very significant. Okay. So this talks about sudden challenges, but you also have divine intervention, okay? Pleasant surprises and gut feelings. So just, I'm hearing paying attention to the nudges, okay? To pursue whatever interests you most, okay? And then a new phase in your spiritual or religious quest is opening, okay? You can feel it. You can feel it like the dark night of the soul, okay? But they want you to focus on the positive changes occurring and not how you currently feel. You know that there's a transition or transformation that is set to occur. And then we also have angel number 1111, high vibes, change, optimism, joy, communication, messages, good news, expression, high vibes. Work with what you have and it will get you places. Count your blessings and acknowledge your dear ones. You will find inspiration and figure out a way forward. You might also get some good news soon. So some great things are on the horizon, whether you're taking a trip, you're getting a new dream job, or you're just going after your passions and your desires at this time is what Spirit's saying. I'm also getting a lot of hand inching, could be very significant. So an increase in finances. This is my money hand, the right hand, okay? It's the best hand, okay? Could be very, very significant. So let's see what Spirit guides and angels want us to know at this time. I feel like I knew I'm looking at this card like I knew I had a different card. Yeah. Let's see what that was though. It is action. You are taking action, okay? Horses can be very significant. I'm also getting a Mustang. Can be very significant. I was watching Marshals, okay? U.S. Marshals could be very significant. That is a good old movie that I love, but it's a new TV series that I really like. It is a spinoff of Yellowstone, okay? I never watched Yellowstone, and just watching Marshals make me want to kind of get into it, but I know it's like so many seasons. Okay, so 1, 2, 3, 4, 101, 033 could be very significant. Holy Spirit guides, angels and Holy Spirit guides, angels and ancestors. What messages do you have for us at this time? So we have complacency, completion. You also have despondence, abundance, and renewal. So the renewal energy is here, okay? This is giving me Empress energy, but this is also talking about people responding to the energy that you're in as well, okay? But you can also have a child at this time. You just feel like the weight of the world is on your shoulders, but you're actually creating and building something new. So this talks about personal growth and new beginnings with personal development, and then talks about divine intervention is here, okay, with abundance and renewal. Again, so you could be dealing with some type of complacency. You could be dealing with some type of loss. And my condolences to you, to some lost over loved ones. I'm hearing grandmother or grandfather could be very significant, or mother or father could be very significant as well. But you also have an older parent, could be very significant. It's just a little complacent about what's going on, okay? Something to do with blood in the urine could be very significant. I don't know why I'm seeing that, but I'm hearing that as well, okay? But something has been wrapped up, something has transitioned, okay? And despondence, okay, could be very significant. I really want to look that up, that word. I'm also getting dependence, could be very significant as well. Someone's dependent on you, but they're also, again, I'm giving that negative evil eye, but you are divinely protected as well, okay? Someone is trying to affect your abundance, your renewal, or your growth at this time, okay? And I'm not saying this is someone beneath you. However, she doesn't look like a child, but she can be taken as a child. But this is someone on their knees watching you while you pray, or while you, I'm hearing, lift the boulders, or lift the rocks, or lift the clouds that seems to be surrounding you at this time. You are very protected as well. I'm also getting a weaver, okay? A pathfinder could be very significant. And isolation, okay? Someone could be very isolated at this time. Again, this could be a parent who just lost a significant other. Someone could have lost their significant other, and they're in a lot of isolation at this time, but they're going to some type of affair, okay? It could be very significant. Funeral, okay? Celebration of life, okay? Could be very significant. Also, someone is realizing that their trees bear no fruit, and they're enraged. I'm also here, they have no abundance, okay? I'm also getting the tree of life could be very significant. And then there's 3 bearing fruit here, okay? So there's could have been 3 or more opportunities where they couldn't get off the ground. They couldn't have no type of abundance at this time, okay? Or they're just watching your abundance, and they're in this despondence energy at this time, okay? But you have wrapped up some type of cycle when it comes to your abundance, okay, and your renewal. You've completed some type of cycle. But this is also talking about your spirit guides and your angels, okay? You are very abundant as well. This is also here, spiritual or ancestry money could be very significant. But this is also too giving me gambling. Someone could be gambling as well, okay? But why does these 2 ladies look like the same thing? Like, again, trying to do some type of evil eye protection, some type of scrying could be very significant, okay? Someone's wanting to sell a house, or trying to sell a house could be very significant. This is also too, I'm getting foreclosures. A house could be going into foreclosure, could be very significant, okay? Again, something about checkers and not chess. Something that this is chess, not checkers. It's going to take some time. Something is very strategic is what I'm hearing. Something is very strategic, okay? A location could be very abundant at this time, okay? Someone could also have to move, okay? They could be moving at this time. They could also be drinking. I'm here drinking themselves under the table. Something to do with headaches. I'm also hearing, oh no, oh no. And they're watching you still shine and be abundant, okay? And they can't take it, because you went through some type of renewal. I'm hearing you look better than ever, okay? Root chakra, okay? Something is like, someone could not disturb you. I'm hearing your roots, your background, your spiritual strength is what I'm hearing. Let's use the Psychic Tarot. Let's see what the Psychic Tarot has to tell us about this. Spirit guides and angels. Yeah, but there's some type of divine intervention, okay? Protection with the purple here. And then it talks about isolation. So using your voice to speak up, to separate, okay? And it's also talking about an initiation as well. Someone's finding, like, you know how you do some cleaning, because this looks like someone's lifting some furniture up, and they're finding, like, you know how those Chinese food gives you those, what are those called? I can't think of the name right. It's on the tip of my tongue, but it always has a message in there for you, and it's saying something about initiation, okay? The dark night of the soul could be very significant. Yeah, someone's living in a facade. A facade could be very significant. And Spirit say either you can keep this facade going, or you can accept this initiation, okay? I'm also hearing a fork in a road when it comes to some type of abundance or renewal. Someone's hit a fork in the road. And now they're complacent, okay? Regarding some type of completion. Yeah, the perception is very key right now. Your perception could be key at this time. Or how a situation is perceived, okay? I don't know why I'm thinking about Bridget Jones, Diary Bridget Jones. It's like a three-part movie or whatever, sequel. Okay, and I'm getting something about Bridget Jones' baby, BJ's baby or something to be very significant. I'm also getting losing Isaiah for a reason. So someone could have lost a child, could be very significant, or a child again could have lost their parents at this time, okay? But this is also too, I'm also getting a child could be running away, searching, looking up something. This could be a map. You know, they're trying to go to a specific location. I'm also getting like a party could be very significant. A child wants to go to a party and you're not exactly okay with it. And I'm also hearing you can't isolate the child. That could be very significant, okay? Someone's going through a renewal, okay? Your child could be doing things that they haven't necessarily done before, and it becomes like a sudden challenge or a pleasant surprise for you. But listen to your gut feeling, okay? And manifesting goals, connection, and completion is out here twice, okay? Some things are wrapping up for you. Let's see what the Psychic Tarot has for us. Why is complacency here, Holy Spirit, guides, and angels? Why is complacency here? Transformation, financial and material changes in reverse. Okay, so it's like someone is in this stuck and stagnant energy while watching you transform as well. But this is also too transformation. Someone's moving on to the other side, okay? It could be very significant, and it costs a lot of, you know, different changes as well, okay? You got 13, which is 4, and then you have 5, okay? 4 and 5 talks about 9. So someone could be alone, someone could be single, or someone could be independent at this time. But someone's going through a transformation when it comes to their financial and material, changes, okay? This is also too, I'm getting Tay Diggs, let's celebrate my divorce. Let's celebrate my divorce. Why is completion here, Holy Spirit, guides, and angels? Why is completion here? Why is completion here? You got patience and planning, okay? It came out reversed, okay? Patience and planning. So something happened unexpected. Something happened unexpectedly. I'm also getting someone could have passed away in their sleep. Could be very significant, okay? Angel number 7 is in reverse, okay? Someone, again, this was not planned for, and I'm hearing someone just doesn't have the patience for it at this time, okay? But this is also why it's completed, because again, you're no longer involving yourself in the toxicity. You're just releasing burdens and you're letting go. You choose the path of the unknown. You know, you don't. I'm also hearing the path less traveled could be very significant. This is the path less traveled could be significant, okay? This is giving me the Two of Wands energy, okay, as well. That's also ascension, okay? Someone wasn't ready for you to leave, okay? Also, I'm hearing you disrupted someone's plan. Yeah, you disrupted someone's plans by closing out a cycle. Where someone was planning something. Yeah, someone was planning something. Why is completion here? Yeah, the universe in balance. Yeah. Someone needed to be removed from your path. It's also with the universe. It's saying with angel number 3. So 7-3 talks about tens, endings for new beginnings, because someone 10-11 was really unbalanced. Their energy was really unbalanced. It definitely been divinely protected by the universe. Okay. Yeah. You got solitude when it comes to this despondence, okay? Someone's, again, in solitude, someone wants to go somewhere and you're isolating them, could be very significant, but this is also talking about sitting with self, removing those burdens, those obstacles. Again, we're going back to the chess piece. This is like a pawn, could be very significant, a rook or a pawn, or it could be very significant, but this is the pillar. Like, you're going to go your own way, okay? And that's in solitude. You are divinely protected and guided at this time, okay? Why is despondence here with solitude? DS could be very significant, okay? SD could be very significant, okay? Why is solitude here? We do have spiritual strength. Yeah, you're very strong. Yeah. It's like, I'm also hearing you got the whole world in this hand. You got the whole wide world in this hand. This talks about your spiritual strength. So this gives me Empress energy, but it also talks about, again, the visible cloud was not always visible to the naked eye. Heavy is the crown. Heavy is the head who wears the crown, okay? With your spiritual strength. So you have definitely gained some type of spiritual knowledge, some spiritual strength here at this time. Spiritual awakening. You have angel number 99 could be very significant. With angel number 7, you're able to see through the deception and envy, okay? You're allowed to see things more clearly. You're allowed to focus in on your intuition and nature. It's just like, I'm hearing it's just like an instinct that we have. I'm hearing we all have that instinct where you can sense and feel danger, but you don't also want to confuse it with paranoia, okay, as well. But you can sense and feel when something is not right, okay? I wanted to take that, but why is abundance here, Holy Spirit? Why is abundance here? Triumphant success. Yeah, you conquer something. You defeated something with some type of truth in beginning. Okay, you end something so that then you can rise from the, I'm here, rise from the dead too. This is resurrection as well, being resurrected, okay? The truth shall set you free, okay? This is also talking about spiritual abundance, spiritual knowledge, wisdom, okay? Spiritual truth could be very significant. Yeah, your passion has been ignited. 11, 9, which breaks down to 18, which still breaks down to 9. It's infinite, it's limitless, very abundant here. When you go within, I'm hearing, and you see, or go with God. Crispy, something about Sister Act could be very significant, or Sister Act 2, okay? 2 or more are gathered in His name or in His presence, okay? But your passion has been ignited, and you're going to have some type of abundance and triumphant success because you chose to let go, release things that was meant to try to tie you down or weigh you down. Yeah, there go the deception and envy. You're gonna bring it back out. Yeah, you release something. Why is renewal here, spirit guides and angels? Why is renewal here? You turned those clouds into flowers, baby. And you will see your seeds grow, okay? You turn those clouds into flowers, okay? You use those as stepping stones, building blocks. You transmuted that energy, okay? You transmuted that energy. Angel number 3 is here, 4, 5. Definitely talks about transformation, transition, sudden challenges, divine intervention, okay? Pleasant surprises and that gut feeling. Why is renewal here, Holy Spirit, guides and angels? We have third eye chakra, protection. Also with this, I'm also getting with this despondence could be very significant. Angel number 6. Why is renewal here? Authority. You are walking in your truth and you letting it be known. Like you have some type of spiritual strength. Okay, you see through the deception, the envy, and now it's time for a renewal. Yes, and all they can have now of you is memories of love, reminiscing. Okay, nostalgia energy at this time. Okay, and you're going through a renewal. I'm hearing you releasing. Oh, I'm here to say, fuck that time, fuck that history. It's time to move on. Yeah, it's time to move on. Yeah, so that you can have some type of harmony and balance, okay? Conflict and defeat is in reverse, okay? Because we do have high vibes. You are definitely vibing out, and you do have unconditional love with your soul mission, okay? And you're definitely being committed, okay, to it at this time. And it's going to bring in some type of abundance and renewal at this time with conflict and in conflict and defeat in reverse. So let's close it out with a spirit animal message. Holy Spirit, guys and angels, what messages do you have for us at this time? Holy Spirit, guys and angels, what spirit animal message? Again, I was just talking about that, just that instinct, that natural instinct of sensing when there's danger, that gut feeling when something isn't sitting right. You got raccoon spirit, inventor. Decide on what you really want. You have the ingenuity to claim it. Avoid being the trickster and practice integrity. You have many roles and can juggle them well, okay? When 3 or more are gathered in his name could be very significant. They will transmute or transcend or evolve, okay? When 3 or more are in his name. You also got 3 acorns. You got 3 raccoons here. So 3 could be very, very significant, okay? And you're definitely self-reliant, okay? Those are some type of animal instincts or characteristics that you're definitely taking on. You are inventing new avenues or new ways at this time, okay? And self-reliance. You are strongly independent and often solitary with this solitude here. Integrity is important for your best outcome. Cloak yourself with invisibility and walk with the shamans. Use your intuition and let your life unfold in silent protection, okay? So I'm here at you're at the beginning, the new beginning stage, and at this time, invisibility is your superpower, okay? Because it allows you to walk with the divine, walk with the shamans, gain that insight, gain that knowledge so that you can have some type of sweet success when it comes to, or triumphant success when it comes to passions, your goals, your desires, okay? New beginnings as well. And it talks about solitude as well, okay? Isolation could also be very, very significant at this time. You release the facade, okay? And you actually sit with self and you ask yourself, or you reflect on those decisions that you made, and you be completely honest with yourself, okay? That could be very, very significant, okay? So with that being said, you guys, peace, love, and blessings.